So have you guys been telling all your friends that we're...
Welcome,
All right.
Welcome to World Genius Story Time. Campfire Story Time. I'm your host, Johnny, and I'm here with my two best friend co-hosts, Joe and Colin. Say hello. Introduce yourselves.
Real big ups to my man Johnny, Top General Johnny of the World Genius TV show.
That actually brings me to my first thing. Is I thought
Colin didn't even introduce himself.
Well,
yeah,
you know
no,
what,
hold
what
on.
happened?
Shh.
I'm starting with an
Telling
accent
me to
because the
introduce
yard started
myself
with
kind
an
of put me
accent,
into
by the way.
shutdown mode. I was ready to not talk for like 3 minutes.
Oh, well, so I wanted to, I'll give you that opportunity. I wanted to start out with a little brief introduction for all of our new
Ah, yes.
viewers,
New viewers.
from the Yard podcast.
Hello, new viewers.
We were on
New
the Yard
viewers-
Reddit. We were on the Yard Reddit.
We were on their Reddit.
We got three
thousands,
comments on their Reddit.
Yeah, thousands
When I
of
saw a
people
screenshot, it could be 6 by now.
flooding
Could have
over.
been more if we were...
We're gonna have to build a wall to the yard because that's how many immigrants there are coming to our show.
All their viewers.
Yes.
I'm curious.
Flowing
how-
Emigrating,
Are they
I
gonna?
should say.
Yeah.
They're gonna assimilate with our viewers.
I think so. I think that we have a good audience.
Are they gonna call them yard tards or something?
No. I was typical yard tard comment.
Oh, you're a yard.
No,
tard.
I think that we're a prime audience given the fact, like we said last time about our viewer retention when Nick rated our stream. There seemed to be a lot of good intent and interest in what we were doing.
Hundreds.
They were. Seems like there's a lot of people that are looking for something like this and just can't seem to find it.
Exactly. I mean, I'm looking for something like this. I was in the shower the other day and I was like, it would be so nice if I just had a good podcast to listen to. There's nothing like what we do.
No.
We're the only ones actually recording in a yard.
Yep. This is a real yard, by the way.
A real
guys.
yard.
This is
Should we just address
inside.
the elephant in the room? Or, I'm sorry, in the yard?
Nice.
Yeah, we kind of did this as an homage.
It's like
A.
fuck you.
As an homage. B, as a I did this for $80.
This was $80?
This whole setup was $80.
You didn't put it on the WG Amex?
No.
Oh.
I purchased this.
Okay. Well,
Wow.
nice job. We can do this all the time now.
Yeah, the yard could do this too. They have
could. They could.
infinitely
They should be doing a
more
different yard
fun.
Should
every
we
week.
just discuss their set?
Guys, and we're doing this out of love.
Yes.
So we're not doing the
We
introduction
do this
things?
out of like infatuation and obsession.
Yeah,
We're obsessed with the yard.
we love the yard.
When I was driving over here, all I was thinking about was the yard.
The yard.
Every time I passed by a car, I was like, "Is Nick in there? Is Nick in there? Is Nick in?" He wasn't.
Could be
in any
Nick.
Of them.
Could-
It wasn't.
that-
he
that could be
wasn't
Nick.
in any of them. He wasn't in any of them.
We're not doing the introductions. We're not introducing ourselves.
no.
Okay.
Okay, we should say though that like if I were you two, the way that our show has been discussed on their show, I would be upset based
Yeah.
off of what they're calling it.
They're calling it Gifted Haters Podcast.
Yeah, that is crazy. We do have a whole name.
Yeah, we have a
we're not
name.
using.
Yeah, not cool, guys. Not cool.
Maybe it was confusing because there wasn't like a name tag. They do name tags.
That we
beginning
were
of
That
the
was
show.
something we wanted to talk
That
about.
was another thing.
That was something we wanted to talk about.
Okay.
We don't like the name
the
tag
name tag's
thing.
bad.
We don't like that.
It's
Oh,
very
okay.
bad.
We have an issue with the name tags because I was saying, all right, first of all, we watched the most recent episode in Johnny's room, and I was like, what episode of The Yard is this, guys? If this is like episode 89,000?
Like 400.
Episode 400, and there's no guest. It's just the guys chilling, and they're still putting their ats up,
throw
like
their
on the
ats.
off chance that there's like one new guy that's gonna go follow them on Twitter.
And it was pretty jarring too. It was
If
just
you've
like
got
boom.
if you've got a guest on, I get giving the guest the respect, like check this guy out. But it's like just you guys, like I don't think so.
It's like when I tag myself when I post on Instagram,
and
actually,
we love the yard.
I actually
love
do
that.
get like
say.
when I go on World Genius and then I tag myself, I get like 3 followers though. And sometimes it's the
But we
same
also
guy
would-
that followed me
we
before
talked about
and then
this.
unfollowed me and is giving me another chance.
We talked about this also though, is that when you do it, it's funny because
Yeah.
we're like get Colin to 10K followers. You're a little guy. Like it's hilarious.
No, let's not say we have not been pushing for 10K. That would be embarrassing.
What were we
if
pushing for?
1K.
We were pushing for 1K. We
You
got there.
1K?
Not when we started the pod.
What are you at now? Like 1.5?
It was like a 300er when
he
we
had, like,
started.
Wow,
300.
that's so sick. Hey,
So yeah.
what are you at now?
Well, I haven't posted in like a
Just
year.
tell me, bro.
so,
It's
Yeah,
cool,
it's like I think I'm getting close to 1100.
You know
But
what
the big push was for 1K. That was like
that was the whole thing.
The big
yeah.
difference between our pod and the yard pod is obviously we're actually in a yard. We're not like on a sound stage, with like fucking like $80,000 worth of like equipment pretending that it's an actual yard. We're in like $80,000 worth of actual yard.
But what if it's not like? What
But
if
I was
it's
gonna
not
say-
expensive at all?
It is. They have
It
like
is.
a fucking warehouse in LA.
Yeah.
Okay, the space.
It's
is
definitely
expensive,
expensive.
but the set is not expensive. They spent like
It's
They-
probably
it's-
decently
$100.
expensive.
They
No.
built like a part of a
No,
house.
there's like a
There's like
fucking
a-
it looks expensive.
Oh.
Yeah.
But difference between our show and their show, we're an Instagram show, they're a Twitter show. And because I think when they put their ads on screen, that goes to their x.com ads.
Mm-hmm.
And us, we're an if we put
Yeah,
our
we're-
Andrew put our ads on screen right now. Those
Thanks.
are our Instagram ads. And I think that says like a lot that they're like a Twitter show and we're an Instagram show. Like the audience is so different.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's even looked for my Twitter. I don't think we have any Twitter guys. We have Discord guys and Instagram guys.
Yeah. We've got LinkedIn guys.
LinkedIn guys. But yeah, we I think I shouldn't have started drinking before we even started the show
Yeah,
because I feel like I've been too hot, too rude to the yard so far. And the reason that we're doing this is because
We love the
we
yard.
love the yard.
yeah.
That's why we're doing this. That's why we're in the yard. Because imagine this. the gaps between us right now. You see these spaces? We left these spaces intentionally for you guys.
Nick right here, right next to me.
No,
Do you
I
think
get Nick.
Ludwig travels?
No,
I get Nick.
You get Ludwig.
I know. Me and Ludwig are not going to click.
you are
I can
the
feel
Ludwig
it.
though.
No, we're not going to be
You're the
cool.
Ludwig.
Me and Ludwig are not going to get along, bro.
Yeah, two Ludwigs don't get along.
Exactly. So don't put us next to each
You
other.
gotta be
Ludwig needs
next
to be
it.
over there with
No,
you.
You need to go. You need to coordinate with who's who.
No, I don't agree. I think we need to have opposites. We need to have a balanced set. There's
going
going to be too many eyes on the side of the screen with
You
me
know
and
what
Ludwig.
is crazy? They already kind of position themselves as we are. You're the Ludwig.
Yep.
Colin's the slime. I'm the Nick, the best
Nobody's
one.
the Eamon.
No, we don't have an name.
We don't have an name.
We
don't
had
have
Mikey.
one of
We had
those.
Mikey.
Mikey
We
was-
did have Mikey.
Totally was.
Fucking- Why'd you have to bring him up right now,
Oh,
bro?
my God.
We actually.
guys,
So for those of you that don't know, we used to have a fourth guy.
We
and
used to
then-
have a guy, and he was unhappy, and he lived in an apartment in fucking Lake Forest, and then he fled to Asia, and now he's finally happy.
Yeah,
He's finally happy.
but he was aiming. Aiden like
he
he was
geomaxed.
way cooler than Eamon.
What? Okay, let's
Well,
not
we don't.
going
We
on
don't
Eamon.
know
I don't.
anything.
Yeah, Eamon might be
We
the
don't
best.
even know anything about him. That's what I said today when
You know
we were
what?
watching.
You're right. Eamon could be in the top 99% of coolest people ever, but Mikey's in the top 1.
Yeah, Mikey's
So
number
there's.
one.
I'm sorry. It's just like if anybody tells me, "Oh, this guy's
Wait,
so
wait.
cool."
What?
Mikey's the best.
Mikey's
So you're
the
saying that
goat.
Eamon's in the 99th percentile?
I'm saying he could be, and it still wouldn't be cooler than Mikey. Or I should say in the top 2%.
Yeah,
The top 2%,
You made it seem like Eamon's in the same pool as almost everybody, besides the 1% of the
Slip of
worst.
the tongue.
We don't really know anything
We don't
about
know
that
Eamon.
guy.
But
That's
even
what I said. Though.
even
We
the
don't know
cool
Eamon.
even the coolest guy ever is in the 99th percentile, right?
Technically, yes. Yes.
Yeah, is lumped in with the rest of us.
Yes, that's true. That's true. But he's also in the second
First,
percentile.
okay, I think it is. Yeah, I think we should say the first. It should. Okay, let's just.
This is like on the yard where they're talking
Let's
about
not do this.
bacteria and refrigeration.
Yeah.
We love the yard.
Yard references.
We love the fucking
So
yard.
we had
Big
their
ups.
tags. Check. We talked about that.
Sugar Red Bull.
Nick started with an
Classic.
awesome freestyle. Really liked that. That was
Yeah.
a big check mark to Nick.
Yeah.
Ludwig has a Twitch tattoo.
Yes, he does.
Twitch.tv.
He does.
Well, shit, dude, I'd get I'd get something that made me millions of dollars tattooed on my body.
Maybe, yeah.
Or you'd use all the millions of dollars that you got to get awesome tattoos. Like, would you
Oh,
get
boy.
blasted if
We have a
when we
neighbor
drop
coming through.
this, if we explode and just like straight into your bank account like 90K, what are you getting tatted first off rip?
Oh man.
Because you could do it. You could do anything
Well, I
you
could
wanted.
I could have Johnny tattoo anything on me already, and then I think about it for like 3 days, and then we all go. I go, that's not a good. Me, Faith, and Johnny will all be like, yeah, that's a good idea for like 3 days, and at the same time, we'll all be like, yeah, no, you shouldn't do that.
No. It's too. It's like
It's too late.
you something.
It's not too late.
It's not
but
that
it's kind of
something
cringe.
has to happen. Like the World Genius podcast blowing up. You can't just keep doing the same thing that you're doing and then decide to get blasted right now. There needs to be a shift.
I do think that like fresh ink is kind of lame looking.
Fresh ink.
Johnny knows. You know what I mean? Like Faith showed me these. I was gonna have us do bonus content where we review these guys, but it's these emo guys. They're like normie emos, and they have just
If you
brand new fresh ink by good tattoo
if you
artists.
see someone that has like a full sleeve of like brand spanking new tattoos, you're like, oh, you just did all of this.
That's too
right
much at
now.
once. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too much at once. Should tell a story.
Yeah.
It's like
People
rushing
would
out
call
a
it-
script.
They called it Visa sleeves
Ah.
back when
Yeah.
people used cards, to pay for things.
Yes. Yeah. Credit card.
And then everybody became a tattoo artist, so nobody could talk shit because those are their
Yeah.
cash cows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I see.
there are too many tattoo artists. That's
You think
true.
so?
It's super oversaturated.
It's affecting your livelihood?
Well,
No.
kinda, yeah,
Hmm.
I guess.
Mm.
Yeah,
But you know what? Like old guys, like we play poker, and they're like, to them it seems like there's like a scarcity of tattoo artists. It's like, oh, you tattoo
well, they just don't know any.
yeah, exactly.
They've never met one.
But
Guys-
for us, it's like
We're not talking about the yard anymore.
they don't talk about the yard. They don't talk about us. They just kind of bounce around themselves. So
I know, and we should be talking about them more,
all right.
if you ask me.
Um,
If you ask me.
what about
they
our?
censor themselves.
Oh,
They
yes,
do the
yes,
thing. So
yes.
me and Joe noticed this thing where it's just like
What
a
are we? Wait,
lit-
what angle are we taking right now? Because we're doing a. Are
we're
we?
going too hard on them. I
Are we?
feel like
I think we're going to.
I was
But
trying to glaze.
you know what? Okay, I thought we were. I thought we
you
was,
started.
I,
you
I-
started.
I
this.
have been going hard on the yard. I have been going hard on the yard, but I also think that nobody's out there doing an anti-yard pod, right? We
Yeah,
have to be
no.
the first ones, which is crazy to me because you would think that there would be people doing that, but there's not.
No.
It's weird. Podcasts are also oversaturated, but it seems like it almost seems like there aren't that many podcasts anymore. You know, the podcast craze kind of died out, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't watch.
All right, you know what? Let's
You're
just
right. I'm
let's
not
run
even a
it, Johnny.
podcast
Intro the
listener.
segment. Intro the segment.
So we noticed a trend of a little bit of corny behaviors
yeah.
that Ludwig
Yes.
especially
We
does on
assume he's
his
responsible.
yeah, because his main channel is just like basically Mr. Beast light now.
Yep.
Is it really? Is
Well,
he
you
doing,
should
like-
see
Look at
his
his
thumbnails. You
thumbnails,
should see
man.
his thumbnails.
We'll
It-
put some thumbnails up.
yeah, put
somewhere.
up the thumbnails. He does like an AI looking like cartoon filter over him like holding like a fucking razor from
and it's
TikTok.
fake hands
And there's like a fake hands in the thumbnail, and there's like a bunch of cardboard boxes and stuff.
and burgers.
It's not in burgers and video games.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's like designed for like a kid to be like, I like all that stuff.
Yeah.
Just like his subconscious to like
Fortnite
lizard brain to
filter.
kick in and to click on the
It
thumbnail.
makes it look
Wow.
like he's a Fortnite character.
Well,
with
this
like,
is how I said it
Oh,
to.
yeah, that sounds cool.
This is how I said it to Johnny.
Sounds like something I'd click on.
You ever see like foreign social media influencers and you don't know anything about them, so you can like look really objectively at how weird what they're doing is? You know what I mean? Like that's how I feel sometimes when I look at like AJ Big Justice, like the Costco guys. Like I feel like I'm stumbling across like an Asian or like a fucking Indian. That's the same thing, East Asian or Indian like influencer. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, what the fuck are they doing over there? That's how I feel like when I look at a Ludwig thumbnail. Like this is such fucking brain rot.
Yeah. Interesting.
Does that make sense? Does that concept make sense?
No. Of course it does.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just wondering how you're gonna recover from this because we need his money.
We're not going to recover. We already decided that we like Eamon, we like Slime, we like Nick.
We're not big Ludwig guys.
We don't like Ludwig. We got to be honest here. We don't like Ludwig.
We're not big on Ludwig.
We're not big Ludwig guys.
We love the Yard. We love that he brought.
We love three-quarters of the Yard.
I will say something nice about Ludwig. He brought together 3 of my favorite people in the world. He brought them, and he made something. He made something that I'll enjoy forever.
Yes.
I'll really enjoy watching.
I'd be in the comments like, "Yo, episode 134 is my comfort episode." I always find myself coming back to this one.
Me and Joe watched 15 minutes.
No, we watched all of it. We watched all of it.
But yeah, they just do a bunch of little corny shit. So like censoring themselves.
They're chasing the bag a little
in
too
the
hard.
first minute of the YouTube video, they'll like censor a curse word. And my perspective, this is what I said to Johnny. I was like, brother, if you're making $250,000 per month on Patreon, and then you're censoring your YouTube content for the algorithm and for the ad revenue, you're like spitting in the face of your patrons. Because like to me, it's like if you're making $250,000 per month, like the least you can fucking do is keep it real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You shouldn't be making the fucking thing that you're coming out with like this sanitized version of the show. Like that like defeats obviously you got a bunch of money from Patreon, but like that's what Patreon like affords you to do, is do whatever the fuck you want. And if you don't use that privilege, like to me you just look
not very good.
No offense.
Yeah,
You look hard.
I think
Love the Yard.
I think that it's not. I think that YouTube just nukes your algorithm.
I
if
don't.
you do
I
it.
see. I don't buy that though, because I've said
Well, I do,
insane
because
shit in the
our-
first 40 seconds, and it's been fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of superstition around the algorithm, and I think it's one of those things where it's like the more like heed and attention that you pay to it, like the more it will actually the more it will actually have an effect on your life. Like I think it's a boogeyman.
No.
Yeah, I do.
And
What
it's a
do you
bunch
mean?
of
It's
like
the people that farmed the algorithm
Nah,
the
bro.
hardest who made the most money.
No, but I don't think that you. I
But
don't
the
think if you say
algorithm's
shit
king.
or fuck
The
in the first
algorithm-
30 seconds, I don't think YouTube is gonna nuke your algorithm. I don't think they do that anymore.
To be fair,
I don't know.
do
I feel like
censor
our
it.
channel is
Huh?
like
I do censor it,
oh fuck.
What?
but we're always demonetized every video. So I try to just censor
so
everything.
you hear that?
until
We're
it works.
demonetized, and we make $500 a month on Patreon, and we still have no. Just don't even censor it, then, Andrew. Don't
leave
censor
all
it.
the
You're
bad
right,
things in.
Leave it all. They'll probably reinstate us because the guy at YouTube's gonna be like, these guys are fucking chill.
These guys are real.
They
Go
deserve
back,
to
go
get
back, and
ads.
re-upload everything, but with fucks and shits.
wow.
Anyway.
We'll do voiceovers if we can't recover the audio.
Cut that part out where you said that we censor our stuff, because now we
no
look
one,
like
no one will
fucking
know.
idiots.
No one will know.
No one. They're not gonna go back and check.
No, they're not gonna check.
Somebody
so yeah,
might
we have
know.
a problem with that. We don't like that you guys do that.
Their thumbnail, the tags.
And we actually fired the
It's-
guy that did that to us.
It's nothing that's like overtly, just like it's
Yes.
nothing overt.
It's not one particular thing
It's a lot of little things
that add up.
that add up
That add
to
up.
making a corny vibe.
Yes, yes.
And
we
and
don't
I'm
want
sorry,
the Yard to have a corny
we don't.
vibe.
We love.
We
the
love
yard.
the Yard.
We don't want.
We don't
We
want them
to.
to have a corny vibe.
We want to. Like I said
What's
last
their mission
time, teach,
statement? How do they
teach them.
pitch themselves to? I wonder how they pitch themselves.
See, I have an idea of what the Yard should be. I have personally a vision for what the Yard is in my brain, what I'd like it to be. And the reality of the Yard is very different, unfortunately. And my vision for the Yard is Ludwig and his friends kicking back, relaxing, keeping it 1 trillion, keeping it a quintillion. You know what I mean? So chill, so relaxed. But then That's not what happens on the yard.
They're compromised.
You know
already.
what
That's
happens on the
problem.
yard? You know what happens? I'm watching Ludwig. Ludwig's stressed out the whole time. He's sitting there like this, like I know that Ludwig is like he you know when we first started doing like World Genius, I felt like I was like too stressed about like, you know, how I was coming across
I
and
think
like
the problem is
what we were talking about. Ludwig, I can tell
still there.
He's still there. He's lost his mind to like the business of YouTube. You know what I mean? Where it's like, dude, I'm watching the pod. I'm watching the yard pod. I'm supposed to be getting a slice of the real Ludwig here, and I can tell he's in fucking business mode.
The
He
thing
might
that
as well
changed
be
it-
wearing a fucking suit. He should wear a suit.
He's a
Because that's the vibe he's giving off. Ludwig's wearing a suit in the
He's
yard.
like a Japanese
mogul
man.
moves,
Yeah.
man. He's making mogul moves.
No, hold up.
The worst vibe ever
Oh my
to be a
god!
mogul.
I finally got a chance to speak and I forgot. That's so bad. People are gonna be so mad about that.
Yeah,
they're gonna be like, "Joe, you're interrupting him. You're interrupting him. He's trying to say something." And then I finally had something to say.
It'll come back to
Oh,
you.
oh,
Oh, it's back.
here it is.
Everyone shut
This
up.
is a big thing here. We used to record on like Tuesday nights, and that's when it sucked because then
No.
it was like a chore. Like, hey, Joe is not here yet, and it's 6:45.
I forgot that used to happen.
Yeah, that used to happen a lot. But then we changed it and we made it like a weekend thing, and this is like a fun thing,
best.
and it doesn't matter what time we start. And then sometimes we get hammered and we end up karaokeing. That's how it
Anything
should.
can
That's how it
happen.
should be.
Anything can happen.
These are the best night. This is like the best night of the weekend usually.
Yeah.
And if I'm doing something cool on both nights of the weekend, then wow, life's good.
Can't complain.
Yeah,
Fruit.
I cannot complain.
Fruit.
I feel like we should tell maybe like a spooky story or something
Can you,
like
like,
that.
How
Well, I'd
an
like to do at least
AI-generated
another
one?
20 minutes of yard talk.
I
Do we
wanna-
have anything else on the to-do list that's yard related? I think that we should just
there
cover
well,
real quick the
yeah.
fact I've seen 2 episodes of the yard now. Both episodes Nick had a blue Gatorade. Both episodes.
He's a
Yeah,
sugar
he
man.
didn't listen to our sugar-free advice.
He didn't. No, he didn't.
You probably didn't hear it, but might have heard it. No one knows.
I think
but-
that's pretty crazy to come into a podcast though with your only.
2 sugared beverages.
Well, not even that, but like I can honestly, the sugar Red Bull and the sugar Gatorade makes more sense to me than only a sugar Gatorade. Like who can pod off a blue and a mini one like a soccer practice Gatorade? Who can fucking pod off that?
Why does he need all those electrolytes? He doesn't even booze. He's sober.
Yeah.
Are they all sober?
I didn't know. That's
Ludwig
what
might drink.
I thought Ludwig needed a brewski. That's
No,
what I
Ludwig
was,
definitely used to
absolutely-
be a drunk.
Yeah, they used to party. That's what we were saying. We were saying those,
loved it when
those
Ludwig partied.
Super or the Mario parties videos are
We
so
know a lot
awesome.
more about you guys than you might think.
That inspired us.
This thing is excellent.
We used
by the
to
way. This
it's
play
we got.
Mario Party drinking
Yeah.
game
we
because
did.
of that.
Because of you guys.
Because of
Yeah.
you guys. You guys
And
inspired
that's why I
us.
don't actually agree. I mean, Ludwig's like a shell of him for
What do
his
you mean
former
you
self,
don't
but
agree?
he's a cool guy, like at his core.
Yeah, but he's not that anymore. His core is so deep underneath a
Tony says he's got a rotten
facade.
core.
No, his core is gold. His core is solid gold, but his exterior is alloyed with rusted tin.
He's patinaed.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's yeah. It's bad. I think he's a good guy in his core, but that core is deep,
Yeah.
covered with shite.
Andrew, how is our sound here? How do we sound?
I think it sounds great.
Could you hear that airplane?
because
Yeah. No, I don't think you can hear.
because when I was listening to the yard, a thematic problem that I had with what they had going on is that, it's the set, looks like a yard, but when they're all talking, you know what it sounds like?
cavernous.
Precisely. It sounds like they're all inside. I'm like, how can you have
Inside a
yard,
big concrete box.
a yard-themed show and then have like a weird, echoey backrooms quality?
And it looks cold in there,
It looks
too.
freezing.
You need a real fire.
It looks freezing. Yeah, you guys,
Yeah,
we
they
have
need
these
to do
nice
fires.
temperature-controlled lights. They're warm right now. You guys need to get up.
It's
you guys
warm.
need to get
now
on
it's
what we're doing.
daytime.
Well, I'm freezing. We're
Oh,
freezing
it's cold over there?
You guys are
Oh.
cold. Wow. I couldn't
Well,
even.
because you're
Go
actually
inside
you're
and-
actually outside. They're inside. you know?
Exactly.
And we're saying cold in a different way, like in sort of a metaphorical
like,
type
like
sense.
J. Cole, Cold World.
Yeah,
Or does it say Cold World?
he says
says
cold
Cold
world.
World.
He says cold world. Yeah,
But it's
Yeah.
kind of like a
Did
cold
you hear
world.
Did you hear his rap? What he said about the Kendrick and Drake beef?
No, what do you say?
We could play it.
Okay.
We could play it. Let me pull it
we
up
should
on my phone.
we should for next time we do this outside yard podcast, we should do a fire pit for them. They get a fire pit too.
You know, when we first started this thing, I was wondering how they were cooking marshmallows on it in the pictures.
This thing is perfect. I actually
It's
watched a
clean,
video
controlled
about
fire.
you know those like wilderness survival videos. I watched a video. This is called like a there's a certain name for this style of fire, all contained within like a stump, you know, kind of deal.
Yo, don't go too far with that now. Come on back. So I'm trying to find this J. Cole.
Andrew's boozing himself over there. It's kind of cool. You could do
I
that
like
on
that
camera if
you
wanted
could
to.
you don't have to go off cam.
Yeah, you could have just ripped
You
it.
could have just been.
In
like-
fact, I think it would be cool that they know that we also got you a yard shirt. Even our
Yeah.
producer Andrew has a yard shirt.
yeah, Andrew, come take another shot on camera.
Red bubble yard shirt.
So yeah, Andrew, I got him the tall tee. You can say I got him the tall tee in XL. Johnny has the athletic tee, so he can work out in that. Me and Colin just have the regular canvas blank.
This is feeling a little athletic to me, to be honest.
Your arms are kind of looking like they're fighting against the restraints of those
I
sleeves.
think you're right. This
Yeah.
is. Oh my god. Look at that thing snaps onto my biceps.
Yeah, that's nice. This is like they should do the Yard X Gymshark. That would be a fire collab. I reckon.
We need more sponsors, man. Today when I went on Facebook Marketplace, I saw that DM I sent to Heart Tools or whatever, the Walmart brand, where they didn't reply, or they said we're not taking applications at the moment, and I said, I'm Marquise Brownlee, you fucking idiot.
This is a test, you fucking morons. Say hi to YouTube, dumb fuck. I'm Marquise Brownlee, you fucking moron. So good.
Got him.
So
Got
fucking
their
funny.
asses with that one. They're probably shivering to this day.
I think it might be Marquez.
I spelt it right, I think.
You misspelled the name on the punchline. Oh, brother, that's good. That's fucking good. Are you gonna hit this, Johnny? Are you gonna stay sober?
I can stay sober.
Man, you promised me.
What did I promise?
You fucking swore.
I did not.
We
I
were
did no
inside
such
and you
thing.
said, all right, if you drink, I'll drink.
You
and
said
I started
that.
drinking.
You
and
What are you
haven't
so
done it.
scared of?
What? Fine, fine. Give it here.
Give
We
it-
need to open another one now.
No, give it to him. Make him drink it. What else we got on the Tay Do?
I've been watching a lot of videos about like former presidents and stuff. Are we done? Are we?
I think it's. I just want to leave it and say that I'm sorry I got drunk and I was rude to you guys, but we do love the yard and we'd love it if you guys would come on the show and hang out with us. And maybe we could share a microphone, one per two people.
Mm-hmm.
And
Or they
Okay.
could bring their own.
Yeah, they should bring
well,
their own.
I was thinking more in terms of like our Roadcaster only has 4 ports.
They
Oh,
could bring
no.
their roadcaster.
That would be so adorable.
What if we plug
They should bring their Andrew
into
too.
the Roadcaster.
Wait, they
That's probably worse.
no. They need to bring their Andrew, and then our Andrew and their Andrew can really
Collaborate.
figure out how to make two roadcasters
Logistics.
work.
We do a swap. We just do a swap. We send one of our guys. They send over two of their guys,
Oh, okay.
and we just do a
wow.
swipsy swap.
Yeah.
And we can do it a couple episodes.
Me and Ludwig, fuck
we
it.
just rotate a bunch of. We try all the combinations.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see which one works best.
Shout out
And
the
then-
yard, man.
And then
So if we make it big, like
if I end up
who-
replacing
what's the line you draw? Are we gonna sell out and be friends with Moist Critical?
No.
I
If
don't
I get
think
close
that's
enough to Moist
possible.
Critical, I'm gonna kill him with my hands.
I might befriend him just so I can fucking cross him up on a basketball court or do something
Just stun
devastating
him?
to
No,
him.
no.
just
I'm-
like check him.
I'm not
you know?
even.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna do. I don't even need to beat him in like some sort of game or anything. I just need to watch the life be drained from his
There's
eyes.
smoke coming from underneath this thing, which is
Has
a little
Moist
bit
Critical
worrisome.
been on the yard?
Moist Critical
It
hasn't
does
been
smell
out
like
of his
something
house.
is burning that shouldn't be burning.
Moist Critical's scared to leave his room.
Me too, Moisty.
Yeah, something's wrong.
No. It's just ventilating out the bottom.
It smells like plastic.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Something's
well, there's no
wrong.
plastic in there. We're safe. It's just pesticides.
There's the problem
It's just
that I'm
Bill,
having.
Bill Gates sprayed it before it went on the Home Depot shelf,
There we go. Yeah, that's what.
and
don't
it's
want
actually
any-
good for you,
Dude, there's
It's not
weird
killing us
smoke coming
early.
off of it. I
It's
can
from,
see it.
from the bottom.
Yeah, that's like coming from the. No, it's coming from the sides.
Yeah, it's from the bottom coming out the
I
sides.
don't know about
yeah.
that, dude. I don't like the look of that one bit.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but
That looks weird. It should be coming out of the top.
it should be coming out.
Why is it coming from the sides?
Look, there's holes in the bottom, like there's gaps, like right there. There's a big gap. We're not worried about that.
What do you mean we?
There's a weird
Me,
smell.
me,
and there's
not-
smoke
me
coming
not
from the
worried.
There's a
bottom.
weird smell and an unusual smoke distribution.
But I'm not worried about it.
This thing is nice, Johnny.
I thought this was the same
This
one that
was
they
the
had in the
worst
yard.
one.
This is what you were. This was the worst one.
we almost
It
spent
wa-
like
no.
$400.
Yeah. Okay, so there was other ones, but the whole point of a fire is so that you can look
It's-
at the fire.
It's destructive.
It's you can no, it's so you can
No?
look at it and enjoy the sight of the
Yeah.
flames. A lot of these are big like metal buckets where
Uh-huh.
you wouldn't even be
Be
able to see it.
Yeah.
From
You'd
the
have to be looking
sides.
down.
You have to look down.
Yeah,
into
that's
it.
where we need to
Which
be
is
visible
silly.
on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is the same one they have.
This
in
is
the yard
great
too.
though. This
And
is
you
a
know
game
what?
changer. We can do this in the back. We can do this every
in the
night.
back,
We can
yeah.
just do this in Johnny's room.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
Does that baby actually live in that room right there?
No, he lives in the next one.
The baby?
Yeah, the baby.
Does it not live in Ash's room? And
There's 4 rooms on this side of the house.
there's 4?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's one that's like a little closet.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
a
room that the baby's
Office, yeah, kind of.
in. Wow.
Yeah, the baby's in that.
That's cool. So yeah, we
Or-
can just chill out here.
Yeah.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
Logistics of my house.
Johnny was saying something about presidents.
Oh yeah, I've been watching Herbert Hoover. That guy underrated. Am I right?
I like when you back in the day, like you used to have to just chop down apple trees and stuff like that.
Shout out Mr. Beat. That guy's awesome. That's a guy that I would love to chat with, Have you guys ever watched a Mr. Beat video?
You ever,
I
have you
have,
ever talked
yeah.
history with my friend Matt? Probably knows more than that guy. And he,
He probably knows about like cannons and stuff, huh,
yeah,
Matt?
Matt knows about all sorts of cool stuff.
Sorry, dude. Emergency.
What
Yeah?
happened?
Um,
I don't know. Something to do with my girlfriend's work. She sent me a screenshot of the group chat that I don't understand.
My girlfriend's got these. She's got her coworkers are like Jenna, Gina, Martina. It's so fucked. I still have no idea who's who.
Who she's talking about?
Oh my god, so
It's-
funny.
it's-
So funny.
And then she was telling me, I was telling her, I'm like, look, I don't even know. And then she's like, oh yeah, every time somebody calls in and they're trying to inquire about an order or somebody that they were working with, we're like, was it Jenna? Was it Gina? Was it Martina?
And we're like, I don't
Are
really
those
know.
their actual names?
Yeah, those are the actual
Oh,
names.
I thought you were like making fun
Riffing?
of their
Yeah,
names.
no.
But
No.
those are really their names.
Those are their
Wow.
names.
Jenna, Gina, Martina.
And there's more. There's more that rhyme. It's bad.
Oh.
That's hilarious, bro. I love that.
Yeah, so. Yeah, we're running a little dangerously low on the Lalo. Shout out to Ranch Spirits, by the way.
Yeah, we haven't talked about Ranch Spirits. Ranch Spirits
What
is
have-
still our
What have
sole
they done
sponsor.
for us lately?
They-
I live near them now. I fucking go there.
Really?
And they hook it up every time. Yeah.
Nice, that's cool.
They'll
Well, you should
still
do an
give
ad read for
discounts.
them then.
I should. Yeah. I went there. Not even for World Genius. They're also sponsoring our poker tournaments.
Mhm.
They gave us so much free booze for our poker tournaments.
Give it him, Malfoy.
I hope Nick and the Yardcast. I hope they play in our poker tournaments.
Oh,
my
yeah, they
dad.
play poker, huh?
Yeah, they're all poker guys.
That would be cool.
Just so you guys know, we got the perfect poker setup. It's not when you think of a bunch of young dudes playing poker, it's like cringe. You're like, ew. That sounds like annoying. Like a bunch of guys that watch YouTube videos.
Dude,
about
I
poker.
noticed you have a premium YouTube subscription to a poker channel.
How did you find that out?
It says I went on my TV.
I need to cancel
I
that.
opened my TV and then it said like subscriptions and then it said premium subscriptions. There was one poker thing.
Okay, well, that was during the World Poker Tour final table. They it was subscription based. It was like pay per view basically.
Yeah. Oh, that's why you did it?
Yeah.
Oh, I got the
We're gonna pause.
craziest. Pause?
Yeah, pause.
Oh, because of, you know what I've been thinking about, Johnny, and I think maybe we should do this, is what would happen if you took your Yard bootleg merch athletic t-shirt off and you threw it in the fire? What sort of flame, what color would be produced?
It would be maybe purple
Yeah, it would
or
have-
green.
I think it would
crazy
be a
color.
beautiful
Green.
rainbow.
Green.
I think we'd have
So
to,
many different
we'd have to
colors.
evacuate the area.
yeah,
for
we'd
like,
have to step back. Not
You guys
breathe it
really,
in.
you don't want to do that?
I'll
You
do
scared?
it, but I think we're gonna not be able to sit here anymore once we do that.
No, I think it'll
It's
be
gonna
for
melt.
for 3 minutes it'll be a problem.
It's gonna like melt.
No, it's gonna
and be
keep.
sticky down there and keep burning the smoke.
So
for
you
want
want to do it at the end?
Yeah.
Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying?
Yeah.
All right,
Do it
all
at the
right,
end
all
if you
right. I
want.
do want to see what it looks like. I do
Will
want
you
to
give
see
me
what
a
it
new
looks
one?
Huh?
Will you give me
I'll
a new
get you.
one?
I'll buy you as many as you want, bro.
One of each
Gray
color.
was the only color that was available though
In the athletic?
the athletic color.
Oh.
Yeah. So you guys like your t-shirts?
I love this
It's
T-shirt.
fucking- it's
I don't
cozy.
want to
It's
burn it.
cozy.
I was pretty embarrassed walking around in public with this thing on.
No.
Canvas.
no.
Yeah, it's got one of those tags. It's very easy to remove.
Canvas.
Let me see.
You might wear this like
Yep,
if
just like that, baby.
if it's my only shirt. Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is gonna
Let's just get a
go
little preview.
in my laundry bin. This is gonna go down with my Madam President Kamala tee that Johnny got me. It's gonna be like when I have nothing left, I'm gonna be looking in my closet. I'm gonna be looking between that and this
The
shirt. And be like,
Yard.
do I
One
want to wear
day
the Madam
somebody's gonna be
President
at Goodwill and
Kamala
they're gonna
or
see-
the Yard spoof?
The Madam President Kamala is a great shirt.
That's gonna be awesome if she loses.
It's awesome either way.
Remember your Hillary shirt?
Yes. Dude,
So-
you have a good memory sometimes, Colin.
Joe had a "I'm ready for Hillary" shirt.
That's very cool.
And it was funny in high school because it seemed like I was ready to fuck her.
But that was before before everybody hated her. Like I remember when you used to wear that shirt, I was like, yeah, I could do Hillary after Obama.
I was
That
kind of
sounds
like,
fine.
I would say that I was a relatively early adopter of the ironic tee. Like that was kind of I think that was, especially for my age, I think that was an advanced. I think I just stole that from Frank. that shirt because
Frank was a great guy.
Frank was a big lib. Frank was a big
Yeah,
lib.
but Frank was like one of those like
He was an OG
libs.
Democrat.
He was
an
like
OG Democrat. He was
like
still
one of those
racist.
libs that
He was a
was-
racist Democrat, which we
He
like.
didn't live by like he probably did. He probably evaded all the taxes he
Yes.
could, and
Yeah.
he was
Dude, I've been
probably a
ignoring
yeah.
my accountant, dude.
He's like one of
she
those-
texted me like 5 times in a row
Oh,
over like the
shit.
process of 2 weeks. Sorry to interrupt you.
What's going on with that?
She's just like, Joa, did you do this? Joa, did you do this? And I'm like, oh.
And
No.
what kind of-
No,
what-
I
what-
didn't
What
do
did she
it.
want you to do?
The whole point of hiring you is I don't do anything and I have to do stuff still?
What do you have to do?
I don't even know. Like, she's like, did
A
you
form?
take, I'm like,
Like a form?
like change the payout from Google from an account, but then like you can't have a Google payout be a business account. So I have to close the account that I already have and then I have to attach it. I have to make a new account. Then I'm like, but if I do that during a payout period, am I just not going to get paid? So I like put it off and it's been already like 2 months now. And so now I'm just like, I don't want to touch that. You're doing the Nick thing.
Yeah, I
That
know.
is a good. That was a good. Did you watch that episode or something?
yeah.
No.
But they did that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
It's
do-
a
okay, so you
good.
do know.
That's a Nick move that we
Yeah.
really liked. We really liked that Nick move.
That was cool.
You need something?
Yo, what if he came on the pod? Andrew, be prepared to timestamp this for a bleep. What if he came on the pod and we're like, what's up,
He's like, he probably hasn't heard that one since 2017.
You think that he'd do a heel turn and be like, okay, this was more than I bargained
This was
for.
a mistake.
No, because you know those guys.
let
You
me
know
hit that
those guys
big-
were
let me hit
not
that tall
politically
boy.
correct.
I
You-
know
you
that
know-
they
you-
still have.
You
Wow,
know,
you've been crushing that. Let me hit the water.
You know
Lou.
those guys were at least 4 times worse than we are
You think?
in their prime.
You really think they're
They were
worse
real
than us?
gamers, man. They were real angry, drunk gamers. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. I think they were as dude.
So I was thinking about doing
More
this before the pod,
censor
but-
this again. Censor this again.
Oh, dude,
It's so good.
I was gonna do that, but I was like, that's kind of like a Curtis
No,
Connor move.
No, you have to pee in the shop because it's part of the set.
Yeah, but I was going to. But then I thought it could potentially be like if I saw Curtis Connor like peeing in one of his videos.
We don't have a history though.
That's true.
It's full of Johnny's high.
Yeah, you haven't said anything in like half an hour.
Sorry, I've been drawing.
Are you drawing the yard cast?
No.
Are you drawing us, but with Nick?
Another classic one of my.
Oh, I had a good lighthearted
to-do
thing
lists.
to talk about. I wrote this down actually a couple months ago.
Okay.
I said, June bugs have a wild summer and then die. It's pretty cool.
That's good, bro. I
Those
like it.
motherfuckers can't even steer straight.
Those motherfuckers are drunk driving.
Yeah, they're just
They're
drunk. They're just
their
drunk driving
whole-
all summer.
Their whole life is just drunk
yeah.
driving
It's
in
just one
summer.
roller coaster ride.
Wow.
It's all they know is summer,
That's beautiful.
and then they just die like
Oh
under
my
a light.
God. Under a light. Just drinking and driving your whole life, and then it's
like
summer.
Mr. Rabbit's
Wow.
Wild Ride.
That's
Like that's basically what they're on. They're
my
they're,
favorite.
And then this fucking.
Wow, I should have been a June.
At some
bug.
point, they're fucking. Are they fucking?
they gotta be.
They gotta be.
Just got
Andrew, can you look up
They
June?
just
Can you watch a
gotta
video of June bugs fucking for us?
June.
They go into people's ears.
They go into people's ears
Yeah, like it's
to fuck.
Yeah, because they're drunk
That's-
driving.
That's where they go to fuck.
They fucking.
Andrew loves that song. Drunk drivers.
I love that
Drunk
song.
drivers. Oh. He
Wow.
loves that song.
So yeah,
That's
if,
There's
a
if I
rapper
were to
called
be any
Big
bug,
June
it would be a
Bug?
June bug.
Big June bug.
Is
There's a
that what you
rapper.
want?
Remember the Smash player, Junebug?
Yeah, he's still around. He plays DK now.
We
May
we
he
talk-
never get caught sexting a minor.
we actually talked about June bugs another time. Me and Colin.
Dude, that's what the yard should talk about. They should talk about
June
all
bugs.
the Smash Bros sexual allegation.
No, because they're compromised.
Yeah, they are.
They're
But
compromised.
They should do
They've
it.
taken sides. They can't. They're
It's-
not neutral.
Yeah, that's like Curtis Connor in blackface.
I know. Unbelievable. Curtis Connor, ultra final boss lib. his friend did blackface. And then
He's still friends with them.
he did a blackface joke about Justin Trudeau
Yeah.
in his stand-up special when one of his own was caught doing
His
blackface.
best friend, still to this day,
His
best friend.
And
Wow.
Johnny and I were like, you can't do that.
You're not
You
bringing
can't do that.
attention to
You
it
need to
is
address
crazy.
what has happened in your Jordan Peterson. What does he say? What does Jordan Peterson say?
I'm not. It's not entirely obvious to
No,
me.
but he says that. But what else does he say? What else does he say?
Don't do blackface.
He's like, make sure your fucking room is in order before you go out in the world and tell other people what the fuck is going on. That's what he says, and that's exact. Curtis Connor's room is a pigsty, and he's out telling other people to clean their
Wow.
room. You know, listen to Curtis Connor.
lay there
Listen
in
to Jordan
terror.
Peterson. He has some information that could be of use to you.
I lay there for 8 hours in absolute terror.
I'm in terror.
I was. That's like the guy in the. Okay, we've got a lot of things that tie together. You know, Trump talks about the weave that he does, where he rambles, but he says, it all comes back. I call it the weave. Our whole world is kind of a weave. There's the Jordan Peterson
That's
tear,
beautiful.
and there's that guy in the jacuzzi with that prostitute when we were at
What?
the
Can we
in
get
Burbank,
a jacuzzi here, Johnny?
where he goes, "They terrorized me."
Oh yeah.
They were.
Oh my.
they
Did we talk about
terrorized
that on the
me.
pod?
Yeah,
ever?
we,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that was the fucked audio episode.
Was
Oh,
it?
really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. We should tell that story then.
Again? Oh,
Well, it
we-
was on the fucked audio episode.
Oh my god.
You should tell it.
Every
again.
time
Wow.
I visit Johnny at a hotel, we have an unbelievable time.
It's truly magic.
It either ends in with me shitting blood
When
or
was that?
running into Robbie Creebar playing the
That
piano.
was so cool. I was so
Robbie
mad
Creeper,
about that.
everyone.
Yes. Yes.
DM him. Book
you
him.
want me to DM him?
No, book him. I'm sorry. I was
Oh
talking to our
my
viewers.
god, we just have Robbie playing piano behind us.
I would love that. I would love
Here?
that. Dude, he's a cartoon character. He's a cartoon character, man. He's like,
Okay, let's tell the story though. Let's tell the story.
let's tell the story. Yeah,
Story
yeah.
time. Story time.
We're at the
Can-
Marriott.
Thank God. No more politics.
Gather round. It's
Ma-
story time.
Marriott Burbank?
Marriott, yeah, the Courtyard by Marriott.
Courtyard by Marriott Burbank.
Burbank.
Yes.
Wow.
It's an airport hotel.
You've got
heard
to
the story,
check it
but-
out. You've got to go because it's an eclectic
The
audience.
The pool had a an eclectic
An
group.
eclectic audience, to say the least.
We
We could go
come
right
into the-
now.
It's possible. Yeah, it's possible. It's definitely possible.
Can we call and ask?
Or we could go to the Anaheim
Weston.
Weston.
That was magical.
No, but not as crazy. But
Not
not
as
as crazy as the
crazy.
Burbank. So Johnny and I, we go out to the jacuzzi. We go out to the jacuzzi and we hop in there. I was about to hit this. Hang on 1 second.
We hop in there. There's two groups of people, or two sets of two. There's a mother-daughter, but they're both elders.
Elders.
They're both
Elden Ring.
gray.
Yeah.
And one of them's like half in the jacuzzi, the other one's in the jacuzzi. I'm good right now. Then the other group
Fucking
was
drunk, bro.
like a classic IT nerd
Yeah.
looking guy.
He was wearing swim shorts with pineapples on them.
yeah.
That's
Pineapple's
correct, right?
wearing sunglasses.
Yes. Pineapples wearing on some
On
JF
a field
shit.
on a field
What's
of
up,
blue.
what's up with motherfuckers and pineapples?
I don't know, man.
It's a swingers symbol. The pineapple.
Wow.
I
Yeah,
don't
but-
think that was for him because I don't think
No.
that guy was married.
No.
But it is a swingers symbol. Pineapple
But
means
cl-
we
But
like to fuck.
there's a lot of people that just like pineapples.
Yeah, it's weird.
It is an
but-
interesting looking fruit, but let's not get stuck on
Yeah,
that.
but I'm sick of seeing a pineapple with like a baby blue backdrop.
Yeah, on a field
That's
of
exactly
baby
what his
blue.
shorts were.
I think
Shut
they were-
up.
They
I
had
think it was
they
a
were
field
blue.
of blue. Yeah.
Yeah, they were blue shorts with a
Ugh,
pineapple.
I'm so
Pineapples, yeah.
sick of
Yeah,
that.
it was like
thought.
Target shorts.
It was bad.
He was not in good shape. He
And
was hard to look
but
at.
he was with a Los Angeles bimbo-ish.
Yep. Yep. Egomaniacal.
We come to find out egomaniac,
Yeah.
like
She won't stop
actress-
talking about herself.
actress, singer,
Yep.
dancer.
Like the person you expect to meet in LA who's like, I do like 19 things. I'm not good
Yeah.
at any of them. Like, I'm an actor. I'm a singer. I'm a mechanic. Like a million different things. She won't stop talking about herself.
Yeah.
Nonstop. And he's with this girl, and he's standing in the jacuzzi with his foot on a step.
On the step.
Like Jose Cuervo, Captain Morgan type of like this, just leaning.
And she's right here.
We thought he was trying to mac before we got in there,
Yeah.
but it turns out they
that was
were
my
like
first impression was he's trying to spit game. And
They were
he's,
there
like,
together.
standing like this.
yeah, they were
Oh,
there together.
wow.
But he was frozen in time. This guy didn't even talk for a long time. We
No.
didn't know anything about this dude.
And-
It was just this chick was blah 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 blah
Yapping.
blah 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 blah. She at one point brings up how much her apartment costs. It's like $3,000 a
Yeah.
month. It's insane. She's like lives by herself or whatever. And we're like, holy fuck. Johnny says to me, he's like, he thinks this chick is an escort.
I think she's either an escort or it's like a sugar baby.
One of her 15 jobs.
Situation.
Yeah.
Yes,
like
yes. And he thinks
situation.
she's with this guy who's maybe like some sort of IT.
Yeah, he's
Individual.
he's staying at an airport hotel.
Yeah.
You know.
You
thinks
know
they
what?
met
You
up
know
there.
what? Faith was talking about this the other day, but she was saying that like a lot of people that have sugar babies and stuff like that, they are not like uber rich people. They're people that make like decent money that just spend everything
Yeah,
on
absolutely.
their their. So
Well,
that
she
guy,
looked like she had a lot
that
of
guy
work
might
done.
make like $150K a year and just like fucking
Spend-
pays that bitch's rent.
She looked like she was like a 31, but like a brutal, like a fucking like horrendous 31. Like so
Wow.
much work done. But anyway, that's not even the point of the story. Is that like she's talking, and then at one point or another, she's talking to this old woman. On the other side, she was drinking like a fucking tall boy of Bud Light, and then they talk about singing. And Johnny and I, by the way, get into the jacuzzi, and we're probably like 5 feet apart from each other. We haven't said a word this entire time that everyone's talking. They talk about singing, and this old lady's like, "Would you sing for us?" For this escort lady, and she starts fucking singing. She starts singing.
We never, like, she said, "Would you sing for me?" And the chick goes, like, it was the most over
She's
the
like,
top
"Oh,"
thing,
she said, "Oh, I
Oh,
hate
I-
when people ask me that."
but okay.
But yes,
But
like,
and she went, but okay, and then just went right into some like Frank Sinatra.
yeah, it was insane.
Oh, Lord,
and
she's
it
like
was
an old
not
soul.
good.
Yeah.
it was both
it
me.
was
I turned around and I put my head into the water to stop myself from
I was
laughing.
stoned at the time.
I think that's beautiful.
No, it was
No,
bad. It was
no.
really bad. You think
And-
it sounds really nice in conversation, but in reality, it was unbearable.
In reality, I'm 2.5 feet away from her. Also,
Yeah.
I like
What song was it?
we get in
I
the
don't even
jacuzzi.
remember.
No, there's nothing
Basically-
worse than like an old like a girl that like thinks she's an old soul.
Yes, Frank.
Oh, that's
singing
exactly
Frank
what it
Sinatra
was,
in a
bro.
jacuzzi at a Courtyard by Marriott.
Yeah,
It
we
was
had
so
one of those at
brutal.
our high school, like a girl that thought she was like an old soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
Sophie
just hated
Joan.
her.
It was not good. It
No,
was,
but that-
and she
very
starts
similar.
singing, and
She's-
it's not good. It's really not good. It's brutal to listen to. Johnny and I can't believe that this is really happening to us. So we think that this is crazy, and as crazy as it can possibly get. And then at some point after she stops singing, and it's like things settle down a little bit, the guy who was standing up, the dude in the pineapple shorts, who's like this like very Jewish looking little guy. He's
IT
talking to
nerd.
another lady, and I don't remember how this comes up, but he references the fact that he went to like Jewish summer camp,
all Jewish boys school, and
all
he
Jewish
got
boys school.
ruthlessly bullied.
Oh no, he said, you know what he said?
Oh,
he
sorry,
said,
I
"Oh,
couldn't
sorry,
hear
I'm
you."
hard of hearing. I can't hear you. When I went to school, boys' school, they bullied me terribly. They put an acid bomb up my shirt. It exploded and it ruptured my eardrum."
Oh man.
And this is after this lady was singing, and Johnny and I were like, what the fuck is actually going on right now? Like, it was so hard to contain
Do you think
ourselves.
those boys feel bad about what they did to him?
No.
No, not at all.
no.
But it was funny because it kind of was like the Jordan Peterson clip where he was like, I went to boys' school and they bullied me relentlessly.
Yeah,
They were
that's-
brutal. They put an acid bomb up my shirt. It exploded and I lost hearing in my ear.
Yeah, just posting your L's.
Yeah, exactly.
It was
He was
exactly
hard posting L's in front of the whole jacuzzi. And then a Chinese lady walked up and it was game over.
A very Chinese.
A very Chinese lady. It was like a GTA server.
You're basically like in an improv class.
It felt
yeah.
very much
It
like
was
that.
it was fucking crazy. It was fucking. And then
It
we
was,
jumped
like,
in the
over
pool,
the top.
and then
Yeah,
like a
we had to
family
leave.
came out with their dog,
The dog was also like,
and the dog was
very
like a
awesome.
Pomeranian. It was like this wide.
It was a rectangle.
Yeah.
Or like a rectangle cube. What's a rectangle cube?
An oval.
What is
and-
a rectangle cube?
And it moved kind of like a Roomba,
Yeah.
where it would like it would walk somewhere and then it would like skirt to either side. You know,
Yeah.
it would have to stop and then readjust and then walk forward more. It couldn't walk.
It was doing like 3-point turns.
yeah. And at one point we were hanging out with it on the far end of the pool,
Yeah.
and we were just talking to him, and then he left and he walked away, and then at one point he stopped and did the little turn
Yeah.
around, looked at us, and then turned back and kept walking away.
like
We
that.
love that guy. He
That's
was
how
good.
characters turn in Dota.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I was doing a Dota turn.
It
We
was-
love that
it was
dog. We love
awesome.
that dog, and we had a great time.
Good name.
And really,
for
all
that
there
dog,
is to
too.
report about the Burbank Hotel is Johnny and I had a legendary pump, the best workout of all time. And
45 minutes into it, we look at the treadmill and there's like soft core porn going.
that was in Burbank, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in Burbank. I was talking about
Oh.
Anaheim. In Anaheim, we had the best pump ever
Yeah.
on some organic pre-workout.
Wow,
Yeah, it was awesome. But in Burbank, there was porn playing on one of the treadmills.
it's hot.
Softcore porn.
It's so hot.
It was hot. It was hot. Somebody
Nah,
left it like that.
There's nothing. Did you ever like when you were a kid? Did you go to spend the nights and you go look for the naughty channels at night, like 2 a.m.
We
once-
fucking love the yard, guys.
Once you knew for a fact that the parents weren't going to come upstairs.
Has the
Love
yard
the-
ever done anything?
Has the yard ever done softcore porn? Has
they
the
ever-
yard ever
Pretty
done
hot,
softcore
man.
porn?
I
Look that
wonder-
up, Andrew. Hit that shit, bro.
Has the yard
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Who fucking who?
Let's see.
has the yard ever recorded anywhere, man? Has the yard ever done
Nah.
this?
Has the yard ever
No, but
gone
they've had
in
Mr.
actual
Beast
yard?
probably.
I really hope you guys can hear the sounds of the crack. I wanted to mic up the fireplace.
We should like. Is there any other podcasts we can target like this? Because
The
this is
yard's
fun.
our guys. We love them,
But like,
and we want the best for them.
but we need to.
No, we
Will you
don't.
toss me the Waterloo?
It's just as
No,
long.
but the best for them is to kick off Ludwig and sign.
They
us,
should
sign-
kick off
and-
Lud.
and sign us three up as Ludwig's replacement.
Wow.
Can you
We'll
imagine
combine Patreon.
a six-dude
so
podcast?
powerful.
A six-dude podcast. No one's doing that, dude. I watched. Oh my god. Chase told me to watch this Trump interview on what's that comedian podcast that's
They
like
have on.
no. It's the Italian dude and the Indian guy and then two random guys.
Andrew Scholes?
Andrew Scholes.
He was on Andrew Scholes?
Yeah,
Andrew
Trump
Scholes is
did
a
it.
troglodyte.
The thing that's the craziest part, this in literally the entire podcast, they have Trump sitting on a couch with two dudes that didn't say a single
Trump was on a
word.
couch?
Yeah, Trump was on a couch with two dudes, and then it's
Damn.
Andrew and the Indian dude in individual chairs. But
Trump, come
the-
on the yard
there's
podcast.
two guys on the couch sitting with Trump that didn't say a single word the whole time. Isn't that like
That's great.
insane?
That's beautiful.
Don't you think that's crazy, Andrew? Back me up on this.
Yeah, it's big. I mean, he's like perfectly in shot.
They probably they probably told them not to speak, or they were just shocked.
Why not?
Well, you know what?
Why
Do you
have
think
them
they
on
were?
there, then?
Do you think they were briefed for like ask him this,
all
don't
briefed,
ask him that?
They're all brief.
So do you think the briefing may have been like, hey, you two, pipe it?
Okay, but why even have them on?
Because if they're
of
not
them
there,
is
it's
a
like
black
it's
guy.
like, ooh.
But one of them was a curly-haired white guy that Trump said, "Look at this guy's hair." He even like acknowledged the guy, and the guy didn't say a single word the whole time.
Wow. Maybe
Two-
he's just
they-
a pussy.
They had 50%.
Maybe we should just
of their
harass them.
guys.
You know, the only way we're gonna get the answer is if we harass
I love
these
it out
two
here.
guys.
It's so.
I love it
this
out
is
here.
actually like.
I love it out
really,
here.
really
I feel
nice.
like for at least 20 minutes, I was just staring at the fire. Like,
This is
Yeah,
I think
that
shit,
definitely
no,
was.
changed the
shit
game.
went downhill once we started talking about Elon Musk. I'm pretty sure.
I think Colin has a 10.
I'm pretty sure this episode sucked.
I think they were just a yard specific. You know what? I think a lot of the time, like, oh, that episode sucked, and then like I listen to it and it's fine.
yeah.
You know, I think we're fine. But you know, let's just go back to our strong suit. Let's talk about the yard one more time.
Andrew, do you like our podcast?
It's funny sometimes.
He says he loves it.
Do you-
listen to it like 4 times in a row? And it's not
I was gonna, I feel you on that one. I was gonna ask, what's your guys' favorite podcast?
Of ours?
No,
The
but
Yard.
any podcast.
Oh,
The
I
Yard.
love Bill Simmons and Russillo. I listen to both.
Ryan
sports.
Russillo, you mean?
Yeah, Russillo's podcast.
I thought you said Andrew Russillo.
No, and Russillo.
Andrew Russillo.
Mostly sports. I don't
Yeah.
really do anything else.
Danny Brown has a funny one.
Yeah, the
Andrew's-
yard's good.
The Yard.
The yard
yeah.
is banging.
If I were into podcasts like The Yard,
I've been on the brink of like actually just opening up the drawer in my kitchen and pulling out the scissors and stabbing myself in the forearm like 90 times, and just like how satisfying it would just feel the puncturing of your skin and feel the life come like steaming, exploding out of your forearm, just like, this is the fucking end, finally I'm free. But then I've been like, all I need to do is just sit down,
what the fuck?
open up Spotify, click play on the Yard podcast, and just hang out with my best friends, Slime, Ludwig, Aiden, and Falco. And when I do that, it takes about usually 5 to 10 minutes. But once I listen to the Yard for 5 to 10 minutes, I'm okay, and I don't want to kill myself.
I like taking my
anymore.
antidepressants and then watching the yard.
Wow. The Yard is my antidepressant.
Yeah,
I
that's
need both.
Twice as strong, yes. I told my doctor, I was like, sometimes I just don't know what the fuck to do, but the Yard makes me feel better.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put you on Trazodone,
And Prozac.
Is everything okay over there,
Trazodone,
Andrew?
and Prozac, and Xanax, and we're going to, I want you to restart the entire Yard series, one episode every day.
We should do
And
every
that
episode.
will make you very calm, very, very, very calm. I say, okay, doc, and he's right. I've never felt more
Again.
blissfully unaware.
I've never
of
felt
anything.
again.
I never felt again.
What about you? What podcasts do you listen to, Joe?
I don't listen to any podcasts anymore. I used to
Except
fuck
The
with
Yard.
Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast a lot. I used to like that show. I sometimes have listened to Sam Hyde, MD TV, but sometimes those dudes are just like
Those
trying
guys-
hard to be
those-
edgy,
no,
and I
those
just don't
guys-
even think they're being funny.
I
But
think
sometimes
that,
they have
I
good
think that they're
segments.
super funny. I just don't really have like. I don't know. I don't have any. I don't really care what they have to say anymore.
Found yeah.
I used
feel
to-
like
I used to like
you
them a
kinda
lot.
Outgrow.
I don't know. Like I feel like those
They're
dudes.
kind of just like they're not that cool. Is the problem?
Well, fucking I don't know, Scuffed Realtor. That Nick is.
Yeah.
I think he's really funny. I
Yeah,
think they're all like
super funny.
I think they're
guys.
all very funny people. I just feel like sometimes they're like, you know, battling the expectation of like what it is that they're supposed to like represent even, and then like, you know, they're just being like really crass or whatever like on the show, and it's like, dude, I don't know. It's like sometimes it's not funny. Occasionally I'll click on a video, I'll be like, this is good, but most of the time I'll click on it and I'm like, it's not very good. So
It's good. I just don't. I don't know.
sometimes it's good. A lot of times it's not good. But I'm just I don't know. Have you guys listened to any of I don't know how it is these days because I stopped listening to it, but I really liked Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast.
Never listened.
Don't
It's
even
very funny. It was like insane how funny they have been. And then
That is a great guy, man.
One of my favorite guys got the best and
Me and Johnny are deeply ingrained in my dad's friend group. We throw poker parties for them now.
yeah.
They used to host us.
There's
now we
one
host
guy
them.
we go over to his house all the time.
Jimmy, there you know Jimmy.
No one, no, not Jimmy. Tom.
Oh, Tom.
We go over to this guy's house. This guy's like a drunk that has like, you know, 10. He's an ad man, an old school ad man, like just insane drunk.
He's like Red
drinks-
Bar almost.
Kinda, yeah.
He's kind of like a Red Bar type guy.
Less funny, still very funny.
He's very close.
But we go hang out with him. He's one of your dad's friends.
He's cool.
Your dad's a great guy.
Is that the guy who hated Mikey?
Yeah, that guy hated.
He
Mikey.
hated Mikey.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
Colin
guy
brought Mikey there for
hated
some
Why
reason.
would he hate Mikey?
It's like he's a.
Who's the dude from Mad Men? What's his name? The actor?
John Hamm.
I saw John Hamm at Gelson's.
Yeah, I heard.
He's a fucking Chad.
Yeah.
He was tall AF. He was tall AF. Everybody, he was checking out. Everyone was stoked on him. He had a good attitude. He was happy to be there. And I was like walking past, and I was like, "Fucking Christ, that's the guy
How
from
often do
Mad
you think
Men."
he does it?
Everywhere he goes, I'm sure.
No, but do you think he like? How often do you think he goes to Gelson's?
I don't know if he
Seems
lives
like-
in the area or not.
Do you think for the most part he sends somebody to go for him, but he just like was like, I'm just gonna do
I don't
it?
think so. I don't think so. I don't think he sends. It's such a like a money, like chuck to send somebody to go to Gelson's.
Yeah, but
for
they have
you.
full time. All those guys have like full timers, right?
I
Johnny?
don't know if John Hamm is like working like that these days. Like, what has John Hamm been in since Mad Men?
Okay, but if your net, I don't know, if your net worth is like
I
eight
don't
figures,
I don't
then
know what his
having
investments like.
some
I don't know.
staffer that fucking does everything for you
I
is
would
worth
if
it.
I
You
were
can
in
get
John
me for cheap.
if I were in John
Yeah.
Hamm's position,
Not
I would
really.
go to Gelson's. I would go to
Okay,
Gelson's.
but yeah, it's almost like for the amount of money we make, if we could pay a guy like $200 a week, or sorry, $200 a month to like do everything for us.
Who the fuck can you pay $200 a month?
No,
for?
That's what I'm
you're saying
saying. I'm
that's the
saying like that's like
equivalent.
the percentage of
Yeah,
like
oh,
that's
I see.
that's how costly it is to him.
I'm thinking about fucking just firing my roommate and putting Neo in that spare bedroom because he cleans my kitchen. He cleans my kitchen, dude. I'm like, I'd rather fucking have someone clean my kitchen than get $1,000 a month from my roommate.
You don't want to live with us.
Neo's
racist guy.
Neo's a great roommate, dude.
Neo just plays Minecraft.
He doesn't talk.
Yeah.
He doesn't talk. He doesn't talk. And he's Neo. You know what? A good thing. Neo's a great DJ. Neo's one of the best DJs I've ever had the privilege of being in a car with.
Really?
Yes, he's very good. He knows all of the most recent British drill music. He knows all of the best Jamaican music
Jamaican
as well.
shit?
Yes, dude.
Wow.
Neo's been putting me on to some good tracks. Neo's been putting me
We're
on.
smoking through this bottle. Jesus. This shit goes down like water.
It does.
How long have we been recording?
Hour 50.
Whew.
At least some of that's getting cut.
Nah.
Nah, yeah, right, bro. Yeah, fucking right. We have any more topics?
June
Let's
bugs.
go.
We talked about June
let's go.
bugs.
Let's do 3, 3, and 3. I found this out about at the dinner table the other night. Let's do 3, 3, and 3. You do 3 things you're grateful for. 3 things you're proud of yourself for.
That's
and,
so much.
And 3 things you're looking forward to, dude. At the dinner table, we did this the other day, and everyone's doing it so easy.
Wow.
And then they're going like, "Oh, I'm looking forward to Goog's soccer game." Like, dude, fuck. Can I use that one? Are you allowed to use?
See, it's like
other
when
people's?
you tried to get me to introduce myself earlier. I just go into shutdown mode. I'm just not that guy.
Name me
dude.
9.
Three things I'm
Name me
grateful
9
for?
anything.
Okay,
That's
okay.
fucked
Three
up.
things I'm grateful
You go
for.
first.
3
Johnny.
things. 3 things. No, Joe's going first.
Three
Okay,
things
you
I'm
go
grateful
third,
for.
and you're gonna be so mad when I
All right.
steal all your good answers.
I'm grateful for the crib.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for my bitch.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm grateful for Mother's Market that's right next to the
30
crib.
on my radar.
Fuck, dude. I would
All right,
have
what else
to
do I have? What
Market.
else do I have? 3 more.
60
and
to your face.
then what is
That's a
what's,
closed
what's
case.
the next 3? What's the next three?
3 things you're proud of yourself for.
Proud of myself for getting paid. Proud of myself for this long dick. Proud of myself for getting it out the mud all by myself. What's the next 3?
3 things you're looking forward to.
Looking forward to fucking my bitch.
That's beautiful.
Looking forward to my looking forward to stacking these clips, and looking forward to getting paid next month. That's all I got.
All right. I'm
Can I
gonna
pretend to be
I'm gonna
black too?
Absolutely, it's the only way to do that. Only way to do that. You can't do it as a white guy.
What are the 3 first ones?
Grateful.
Looking,
The
what
things
are
I'm
3 things I'm
grateful
grateful for?
I'm grateful for
Damn, we are fucking this bitch
all
up.
y'all here tonight.
Yeah, okay, we should have gone 1-1-1. That would have been way.
I'm grateful
cooler.
for our community.
Our community.
I'm grateful for Andrew.
Our community. That's what I
Big
said.
ups
All
to
of
my
us here.
man Andrew in the yard.
grateful for
XL.
our
Every time I
community.
look over the every time we're podcasting and I look over at Andrew, it makes
I'm
me
grateful
happy.
for my
It's like,
family.
Wow.
I'm grateful for my
You
family.
already played this game.
Shout out to
Fucking
his
cheater.
family.
You got the test bank.
3 things I'm proud of myself for. I'm proud of myself for working out like a bunch of times in a row and then taking today off and getting back on creatine.
Wow.
And I'm proud of myself for I'm working tomorrow.
No way.
That's not yet.
Are you
but
lied?
No, I'm working tomorrow,
Wow.
which is big for me. I haven't worked that much in 2 weeks since I got back from working for
You
2
deserve
months
those
straight.
2 weeks.
But I
though, bro.
worked for 2 months straight, so that's a lot of work.
See, that's the kind of job I've been thinking about becoming a fisherman or something. Like work for a month and then take a month off.
Colin, you'd be a great fisherman. I can get you hooked up with fishermen.
Let's talk. After
Okay,
this
we'll talk
pod.
after this.
We'll talk.
3
gonna be hard
things
to
that
get
I'm
to
looking
World
forward
Genius.
to. I'm looking forward to meeting my future best friend Nick.
We love you, Nick.
We love you,
fucking
Nick.
love
I'm
you,
grateful
Nick.
for Nick also, and I'm grateful for Nick.
I can't fucking hide it anymore. I hate the yard. I fucking hate the yard. May your
Shut
podcast
up. Let me
burn
go.
down
No,
to the
no,
ground
no,
and
no, no,
fucking
blah, 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 blah.
explode.
Let me be grateful for them before you ruin it.
No,
Blah, blah,
fuck
blah,
the
blah, blah,
yard.
blah, blah, blah,
Fuck
blah,
the, I hate this fucking shirt.
Beep. Hit the beep. Hit the beep.
No, don't do it.
no,
Don't do it.
no,
We're not.
No.
Fuck the yard, man. I fucking hate the yard.
No.
Oh no, I got
All right.
Death to the yard.
All right, well,
Death to
I
the
feel
yard.
like a
Spit it out so
dinosaur.
I can go.
I feel this is what dinosaurs felt like. They got buried in ash.
That did suck for them. But only like one generation got buried. For the most part, they were fine.
Dude, we're burning a fucking
Isn't that funny?
Red
You know what?
Rebel
We
shirt
perceive
right now.
dinosaurs as like, dude, dinosaurs got so fucked.
They
It's like,
got so
okay,
screwed.
only one generation of dinosaurs. It's like if we all like perished in like nuclear warfare. If we were like, dude, being humans sucked.
I'm gonna tag
They all
the
got
yard
nuked.
in this.
No, just that last generation got nuked. And for the
Yeah,
most
okay.
part, it was pretty fine.
Colin,
Okay,
like, what do you think about a
grateful.
lot of the people on your side of the aisle being disbelieving of dinosaurs?
No,
Existing.
they don't.
What do you mean?
They don't.
Are you
disbelieve in dinosaurs.
putting me in
Like
the
a-
group
a
with
lot of
Christians?
You're in the Christian zone.
I'm not.
You're in that.
I'm in a zone that
You're in the
doesn't
party of
exist.
the-
I'm in a zone that doesn't exist.
You're a Republican.
I'm not a Republican.
Oh, it's so cold.
Can
We're closing out the episode right now.
Okay.
Let's not do the Colin is a Republican but won't admit it. Obviously, accusations right now. Let's just move
Are we
on.
burning your shirts?
Yeah, fucking throw that thing in there. Dude, the athletic shirt I'm scared for.
Oh, it is cold.
Oh wow.
Dude,
surprised
rest in
that
peace.
is it's turning to goo.
It's melting.
It's turning to goo.
It's not
yeah.
burning.
It's turning to goo. Look at there's goo.
Rest in peace to the yard, man. We fucking love the
Oh
yard.
my god. Oh, it's
I'm watching.
Fucking Sauron is happening over here.
I'm watching. Oh, it's over now. Wow.
No, over here.
All right, what am I
athletic
thankful
tee's
for?
burning.
Wow. I'm thankful
Come
for
over
Donald Trump. I'm thankful for
Donald Trump.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk saving social media. Thank you, Elon.
Thank you, Elon.
Um,
We fuck with you heavily, Elon.
I'm grateful for online poker for saving me from my gaming addiction and giving me a new, even shittier addiction.
A new gaming
There's no way that's empty.
Isn't it crazy that for so long,
Let me hear
the
my-
only good thing about my gaming addiction was, like, Mom, the games I play cost nothing.
Yeah.
I play Smash Bros. And League. I haven't spent $1 gaming on all this entertainment in years. I traded that in for a gambling addiction. What
Yeah.
a mistake that was. But you know what? It's looking up right now. I made about $300 this week and lost $500 the month prior. But
My man.
that means I'm trending up, don't it?
Don't it? Don't it?
That smells bad.
Thank you to the guy from
I haven't eaten dinner yet.
from
and I've had about
Teespring.
one bottle of
Andrew,
Lalo.
I noticed that you're still wearing your yard shirt.
They're cold over there. They're
Well,
cold.
the
over
fire over here is healthy and it's blazing. Oh,
there.
cold.
Yes, we all
It smells like expired fish.
Oh, I want to lean into it, but it's also
Toxic.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't
not,
do that.
Not safe. Why?
It's
I
crazy.
kind of want to keep that shirt.
Wow,
look
you,
at it.
you can't anymore.
I think.
Wow, look at Johnny's
I'm
shirt. It's like molten.
breathing.
Wow,
Holy
those are
fuck.
not safe.
Yeah, not safe at all. I know. It's like
Cause
metallic.
I am
God.
here for a reason.
It's blown right into his face.
Sometimes in my dream. But
All right,
I
guys.
never let it
Thank
get
you for
me
watching.
down.
Shout out to
So
the
when
yard. Shout out to Donald
negativity
Trump. Shout out to Elon
surrounds,
Musk. Shout
I
out to
know
everybody that
one
tuned in.
day
Shout out to all our new
it'll
fans.
all
We
turn
love
around
you guys
because
so
all
much.
my
And just
life
remember
I've been
who
praying
the
for.
best
I've been
podcast
waiting
is.
for
What are you
the
looking forward to
people
now? Are you looking forward to the
say
yard? Or are you looking
that
forward to
they don't
whoa
want to fight no
world
more.
genius? All
There'll
right.
be no more wars,
Fuck the
and our
yard.
children will
Fuck the yard. Fuck
play
Ludwig.
one
Fuck
day,
Ludwig, you freak.
one day,
And please
one
hit the like button,
day.
subscribe, and follow us on Patreon. Pay us on Patreon. Drunk 7-year-old here.
Thank you, please.
Thank you.
one
Please.
day.
That's how you put on a
World Genius, shouts to World Genius.